mine. But I was sitting here going over the lottery and all the hits that came in yesterday from Pick 3 and Pick 4 all across the nation. I noticed that Kentucky got quads yesterday, and I tell you what, I just called quads. I think it was the day before. I was telling somebody, I said, somebody's going to get quads tomorrow. I don't know who, but I feel it, and I know it's coming. I remember sitting there telling them that. But, yeah, they got quads, and I'm sitting here looking at what led up to the quads. And as I'm looking, I'm realizing that the quads that fell, which was 777, 7777, okay? That's in your first tri-family. The way it started out was with 9667. And I was sitting here looking on the chart, okay? I was looking on the chart, and you can clearly see it. It goes 9667. It jumps up from 6 to the 7, and then all the way across the board, 7777. And I mean, had I been, if I were living in Kentucky, if I were doing only Kentucky, hey, I could have shot that out right quick. I would have seen that right off the bat, and I could have told a lot of people about it. But you know, I do my numbers for every state from East Coast to West Coast, North to South that's got a lottery going on. I don't even do it for a few other places outside the country that I can call. You know, Canada, I've got somebody from Canada wanting to get in touch with me, but I haven't been able to get in touch with them. My phone service will not allow it. I don't know why. As soon as I can figure out how I can do that, then I will be able to call Canada and speak with people from Canada, Toronto, and I forgot what other places up there's got it, Quebec, a couple other places. And then, you know, who knows? I try to help everybody out. I was noticing the other day, too, that 7 and 4 fell here in South Carolina. I think it was back on the 7th, not 7th. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Hold on just a second. I'm going to try to pull it up right quick. Yeah. I'm talking about Pick 3 now. But yeah, I got it coming up right here, right now. And I'll tell you exactly what it was, because I was telling somebody about it. Yeah. Alright, here it was. This is back on Monday. Sunday night it fell 297. Now that's where we started out with, because I know that whenever there's a 2 and a 7 involved in one draw, there's something fixing to go on. Well, with 2 and 7s in the draw, the next midday draw came up again. 2, 7, 3. Okay, so I'm like, but at this point, I'm not wondering what's going on. First it was 297, now it's 273. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like thinking to myself, now we know really something's going on, because we got a 2 and a 7 in the first digit position and the second digit position. Alright. So I got to think about that. 273. And this is the way it looks to me. The number exactly that's in control is the 7. 7 is in the second position. 2 is in the first position. So what happened was, the 7, when it goes into the evening draw, if you add 2 and 7 together, you get 9, okay? Well, it caused, since we got 9 and the 2 and 7 together, then 9 causes the 7 to turn. You know how powerful 9s are powerful. It causes that 7 to turn into a 4. And then when I sit and look at it, this is the way I think about the numbers. It was 2, 7, 3. If you add 7 and 3 together, you get 10, okay? At the beginning, you have 2. Alright, think about it. 2, 10. 2 into 10 gives you what? 5, 5. That's true. Alright. So, long story short, you kind of like stuck right there at 10. Since when you add the 2 and the 7 together, those first two numbers together, made 9, and the 9 caused the 7 to turn to a 4. So we know that's going to be the first digit of the next draw, and it was. It was 4 and then 10. I'm like, dang. But it just kind of like caused a big snowball effect. And I kept telling my friend, I said, whatever's in the middle, the number that's in the middle of the 3 digits is the controlling number. So when I look at the 410, I'm like, how can a 1 control? Well, it's kind of easy if you want to know the truth about it. If you take 1, subtract the 1 from the 10, that's what leaves you 9. That tells me the middle number's changing back to 9, okay? Then when you subtract 1 from 4, that gives you what? 3. And sure enough, it fell 3, 9, and 7. Now 7's still in control. 7's been in control this whole long time. In fact, 7 stayed in control all of this past week. Oh Lord, my arm hurts. I've hurt my arm somehow or another. I don't know how, but I messed it up bad. And see, now yesterday, this is in South Carolina, is what I'm talking about. You had 747. I'm weary of numbers where you actually have a double, but the double is kind of split up with a different number in between. It falls 747. And I'm looking at that, and that kind of tells me that it's possible we were trying to throw a trip 7 yesterday. And, you know, it's just not that time, no. So, instead it falls 077. The 77s just could not get up and get out. Well, yesterday midday, and I got to thinking about 77. What would you do with a 7-7? Alright, so 7 and 7, if you added 7 to 7, what is that? That's 14. Alright, flippy 1 gives you 6. Take that same 1 and subtract it from the 4, gives you 3. 6, 3. Alright, you take 6, 3 and throw it up. Throw a 0 right in the middle, and that's what fell. And again, last night, now all this was on the chart too. If you'd been following along with the chart, you would have seen all this happen. I just haven't been at work, and I could not see it happen. But last night fell for South Carolina was 108. And again, it's all on the chart. And what's going to fall for today? I'm not really sure. I'm not going to say over the internet here. But I know whatever is going to fall for today is going to result in a 2. There's going to be a 2 in that next draw. And I'm feeling like the 2 is going to come into the center. The center of the draw. And that's going to be our deciding factor for the next couple of days, is that 2. So, I'm just trying to throw little suggestions out there for y'all to try to understand what it is I'm talking about. And I've been studying these numbers for a long, long time. A long, long time. I pretty much know what I'm talking about. I can pretty much look at a number now and tell you what's going to fall, or at least get you close to it. If I gave you some numbers here recently and you didn't hit, well, I mean, what can I say? Nothing's really guaranteed. This is all just, it's just a game. It's just a game, but there's patterns, and that's what we need to learn is these patterns. You know, I gave that one girl the numbers for North Carolina on pick 4 the other night, and God bless her little soul, I tell you. The first number I gave her didn't hit, but that second number that I told her, I said, I see another number in there also, and I gave it to her. She didn't listen to me. She did not listen to me. I told her twice so she would listen to me. She said she wrote it down. I'm like, okay. Kind of find out she didn't even play it, and that was the number that hit. I was kind of a bit upset about that one, but I'll be okay. I'm going to be all right. Listen, this be Queen Chingling. I got to get on out of here. Like I said, these charts are hitting. I do still have them available. If you're interested in a chart, just call me up, 803-849-9011. I'm going to leave my phone number in the description down below, and possibly my address too. So y'all, just call me up on my number. You can look any of my earlier videos and get my phone number off of it. And we'll make arrangements for you to get a chart. Anyway, this be Queen Chingling. Let me get on out of here. I got to go lay down for a little while. I got a big day ahead of me today. Y'all have a good one, and we'll have Mr. Hitman back on here as soon as he comes out of quarantine. Ciao, y'all.